Hi YouTube family, welcome to my channel 111 Love Messages Tarot, where I'm here to bring to you 111 love messages. Hi Cancers, how are you? Hope you're happy, safe, and healthy out there. Yes, I'm back. I was on a little hiatus. Life kicked in. I got a little busy with things. You know how that goes. But I'm here to bring you your April 2021 love reading. So as you know, Cancers, I don't always, or I don't only read your sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Wherever you have Cancer present in your chart, you can definitely apply it there. Also, I will be incorporating a new deck into my readings, and it's going to be Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm going to pull one at the end of the spread, as I do when I usually pull a Lover's Oracle, but I'm not going to pull a Lover's Oracle. I am going to pull a Manifest Soulmate Oracle card at the end as well. And I'm going to switch it up a little bit this month. Usually, I tap into your energy. You know, the other person's energy can come up in your reading, but I'm going to specifically hone in on the person that you're involved with, dealing with, crushing on. I'm gonna hone in on their energy and see what we pick up from there. I've gotten emails in regards to that, whereas a lot of people want to know what's to deal with the other person, what's going on with he or she, why haven't I heard from him, why haven't I heard from her, why aren't we, communicating at this time. And there are several people who are inquiring about that and will like to know what's going on with this person. So I think it's about time we tap into their energies a little bit. Rubs hands together. So that's what I'm going to do for this month. And I might do it going forward as well. Also, keep in mind too that, the energies can swap. If you don't feel like this is you, them, this is probably you, because that's sometimes what happens with frequencies and energies. They're very fluid. So I'm honing in on the other person, but you can feel like, well, I feel this way, they don't feel this way, or you both can be feeling like this. You could be mirroring and playing back off of each other, okay? So just know that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you'll be updated on videos I upload whenever I do upload them. That's, of course, if you like the video, which I know you will, Cancers. All right, so let's get started. Universe Creator, please help me to summon down Cancer's person. The person they're involved with, crushing on, in a relationship with, estranged from, have a situationship with. Universe Creator, please help me to summon down the energies of the person that Cancers is involved with, crushing on, liking, loving, and all that jazz. We had the Five of Swords. They're feeling a lot of conflict as well. They're feeling conflicted. Someone's having a lot of, they're having a lot of inner turmoil. And again, see, I'm saying someone, right? Because it can be. Like, again, it can switch up. But this is specifically for Cancer's person. Universe Creator, please help me to summon down the energies of whoever Cancers are involved with. Crushing on, loving, liking, in a situationship with, relationship with, and estranged from. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're feeling a lot of conflicts here. Conflicts and feeling wounded. If you're wondering about, let me push this candle back. We don't want no accidents. Cancer, if you're wondering about, why it's been silence in your relationship, or you haven't been communicating, it's been off, or you have very minimal contact, it's because this person is feeling very wounded. They're feeling wounded and they're feeling conflicted about even starting this again with you or even coming toward you with anything. We had the Three of Pentacles here. But it seems like they want to come together and work with you. Collaborate. Make things right. They have 1,000,001 things going on in their heads. It's like they're feeling like several different people at once. You could be involved with a Gemini. Gemini is not popping up here, but, you know, this is what I'm picking up from their energy. Universe creator, Cancer's person. The other person, Cancers, are involved with. What is their energy? What are they feeling at this time? What are their frequencies? Help me to hone in on their frequencies, their energies. And we have Strength here. Leo as well. Cancer's person, Universe creator. Help me to summon down the energies, frequencies, and vibrations of Cancer's person. What are they feeling? What are they thinking? What's going on with them? And we have the Six of Wands. All right, Cancers, let's move this over. Cancers, your person is, as I mentioned, very conflicted. You know, they're feeling some withdrawal. They're feeling some, it could be feeling some heartbreak. I don't see it here, but they're confused, I guess, as having so many different thoughts each and every day. And they feel like wounded, like they're, like heartbreak was the correct word or correct phrase that I said. Because they're feeling like a wounded warrior. They're feeling like, you know, they've given you so much and maybe it wasn't reciprocated, or they've given you so much, they put in so much, they invested a lot in this relationship and union. And now it's like they don't have anything to say right now. But they're working on something. They're working on and mustering up a lot of strength to even come toward you again or even communicate with you again. You know, they want to work with you. They would like to work with you, I guess, in reconciling this or trying to collab on some things. Maybe, you know, maybe they were anticipating, you know, becoming a business partner with you, because this could be somebody you work with or someone you have worked with in the past previously, or, you know, a business partner now, but things are slacking off. However it may resonate, but, you know, something in regards to finances as well. Maybe their finances wasn't so up to par. Maybe they're working on that. But they want to collab and come toward you with something, but it's just a lot of turmoil. It could have been, you know, with this Five of Swords here, it could have been whereas, you know, things were left undone, things were left unsaid in your relationship, and it has you looking, or has them looking like, you know, see your energy again. It can bogart the reading. It has them like, you know, looking at this from very a skewed perspective. You know what I mean? Because they have several thoughts in their head daily and they're trying to really stay strong about this. They can be very prideful as well. You know, it's like they want to come to you and let you know these things, or they want to come to you and collab and get things going again, or, you know, propose something to you. And they're trying to be strong about it, but they're prideful at the same time. You know, they have a lot of pride. They don't want to seem like they're desperate or needy, or, you know, like they're gunning for your affection so much. So they stood back a bit. They took it, they wanted to give you some space, so to speak. And they just, you know, stepped back a little bit. But they want to be victorious in whatever they choose to do with the Six of Wands here. You know, they want the relationship to work. again, with the collaboration, they would like the relationship to work, but they're holding back. They're not telling you exactly what's on their mind. They're not allowing this to come up right now. They're allowing, I guess, their weaknesses to get the best of them. This is why they need to stay strong and steady and muster up strength to even come toward you with anything, because they want to be victorious. They want to achieve success in this union, but they don't know if this is going to be resolved, if this is going to be fixed, if this is even going to proceed and go on, because it's a hard, they're trying to get enough strength within themselves, again, because maybe their finances wasn't looking so great, and that could have been something that was putting a damper on your relationship. Maybe someone wasn't financially stable, or they wasn't, and they're looking like, okay, I have to get this together first before I even approach this person again. I don't want them to look at me as a loser, or someone who doesn't have it together, or someone who is just not serious about their life structure or what they want to do in life. And they have lots and lots of thoughts. There are plenty of different people who reside within them, and they don't know what's going to happen from this day to the next, but they do know that they want to be successful in whatever they do and whatever they achieve, and however they come across to you and approach you. Your opinion and your ideas about them mean a lot to them. Like, they take how you feel about them and what you feel about them in very high regard. So it's like, when they do approach you again, they don't want to half step, and they want to come to you with a clear picture and vision of who they are, what they want, and how this is going to work out, if it does. Universe Creator, help me to clarify the Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords in regards to my Cancer's person? What is the Five of Swords in regards to for my Cancer's person? We have the Hierophant. They could be thinking about marriage as well, or they can be someone who is married or already. Someone, there may be someone in their life, or, oh wow, 3 wonderful. Someone in their life who wants them to do things the right way, the correct way, the traditional way, the spiritual way, however it is. Wow, all of this fell. We have Death here. We have the Four of Swords. Like I said, air sign, because you have a lot of swords here. So if it's a Gemini, definitely, Geminis can be very wishy-washy. They can have several people living within themselves. Oh, yeah. And we have the Nine of Swords. So this is leaving them feeling very mentally exhausted. They have a lot going on. Family and friends or whatever probably has a bug in their ear, telling them. So this one's full as well, right on top with a lot of other cards. But I'm going to choose this one because this was the first. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So again, they're trying to get their career going, get their business going, have their job flowing so they can get their finances back up. I guess since, the pandemic and everything, maybe they fell short on a lot of things, finances, their business, their job. Maybe it took a major hit. And, this is something that's leaving them very, very, very mentally exhausted and hurt and pained. So while you're thinking, this person is being funny, or, I haven't heard from them, or they're not communicating, they're going through a lot, they're transitioning on, and they just need a break, because it's a lot they're thinking about. It's a lot of conflict that they still need to work out. They're still trying to figure out who they are, per se, and they're trying to be strong about it. Okay, but it's difficult. They're having a very, very hard time with achieving what they need to achieve, and they don't want to come to you half-stepping. They don't want to come toward you empty-handed, so to speak, or, you know, someone who doesn't have their shit together, basically. And they have a lot of, they're thinking about it a lot. They're thinking about you a lot. You know, they don't want you to go on with anyone else. You know, it's plaguing them. They're having sleepless nights. They're not focusing on the things that they need to. And, you know, they're single at the moment. If you're worrying about, well, maybe, you know, if this person is married, they feel like they're single in their marriage. Or if you were married to this person in particular, you know, you guys grew apart or you're separated or however it may be, you know, they're feeling like it's something else that they're desiring, even though they're trying to get things together. And they may have things together because, as you can see, the pentacles here, but they don't feel like it's enough for you, if you understand what I mean. They can be okay. You know, they can be working towards a huge goal, again, with the Six of Wands, with the victory. But they may feel within themselves that this is not enough for this person that I would like to get back with. Or this is not, I'm not where I want to be yet to have the ideal relationship. You know what I mean? So they can be abundant as well. They can have, you know, because in this description here, it depicts that the person is very, you know, fruitful. You know, they have a lot of pentacles, finances are okay, you know, they have fruits in their garden, and they seem quite content. But it's just one other thing that they need to achieve or do or settle into. But, you know, they're transitioning. It's like they're from one thing to the next. So, and they're all over the place at the same time. But they're leaving something behind. Maybe they're leaving this marriage behind. Maybe the marriage was something dull, something that was holding them back or holding them down. Or traditional values. You know, maybe they just want to live unconventional. Maybe they want to step outside the box. And they're having a hard time, you know, moving on from that, from the traditional ways and values that they're used to. You know what I mean? And they just need to take a break. They need to take a break from this union, from this relationship with you. And they have, you know, it's a lot of things going on mentally, things going on within their heart space, heart chakra. You know, you could be involved with a Scorpio, a Taurus, again, lots of swords. So Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and a Leo. But it can be any sign at all. I'm picking up Virgo vibes here as well with that Nine of Pentacles there. So, you know, this person needs to get their self together. They need to get their thoughts together. And they cannot come to you halfway. You know, not being a full person themselves. Because if they, I guess this is how they see life or how they see relationships and how they approach situations in their life. They don't like to half step. They don't like to give someone part of themselves. They like to give you their all. So they want to make sure that they're straight. They want to make sure that they're right. You know, everything about them is abundance. Whether it's their finances, their health, you know, the way they take care of themselves, the way they love themselves, the way they value themselves. They can't give that to you if they don't have to give it to themselves. And they see that. Okay, and it's causing a lot of mental turmoil, but they have to get through it. They have to find the strength to get through this and pull through this. But they will. And eventually, you know, who knows? You can come together again with this person and have a stronger union once they take this break, once they rest, once they forgive themselves, or once they make goals for themselves, or set goals for themselves, or whatever it is that's plaguing them right now as to why you are not communicating. This is something that they need to do. They need to take this break. So be patient, Cancer, with your person, because they're going through a lot right now. So let's see what type of sexual. Again, disclaimer, I should have said this at the beginning. 18 and over. 18 and over. Okay, so viewers' discretion is advised because these cards have a sexual connotation to them. And we're going to see what they're feeling in regards to sex with you, if they even are thinking about sex right now with so much going on, you know? And we have the Four of Wands. So, yeah, maybe you guys were swingers, even though it's a literal swing, but maybe you had like an open relationship, whereas, you know, you took part of swinging or, you know, engaged with other couples, threesomes or whatever. I just got that from the swing. But if not, you know, they're thinking about how you maybe used to love to just, you see how this guy here, you know, he's just loving her from behind. You know, she's sitting on him, and maybe you guys loved having sex that way. You know, the woman loved to sit on him, or, you know, and ride him like a horse, like a prize jockey. You know what I mean? It's like something he's enjoying, and he's missing that. You know, as opposed to, because the Four of Wands, you know, is indicative of, in regular tarot, it's the 1111 card. And it's a strong union. So you probably had a very strong bonded sexual chemistry with each other. And that's very difficult to break, but which is why sometimes that does bind people together, depending on what's going on in their birth charts and synastry and composite charts and all of that. But it's something that was very binding in regards to you, and how this person loves to come up behind you, or you love to get on them, and you know, they're thinking about that. This is something that they're enjoying. And again, with the marriage card, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands, you know, this could have been something that made them want to, like, oh, I don't want to get this person out of my mind because the sex is just incredibly off the chain. You know, that's not the tell-all and be-all of a relationship. But again, this is a sexual magic card. So this is what I'm tapping into as well. So, you know, of course, there's love there, but there's also a very strong sexual element to your relationship. And this person just loves to have you from behind, enjoy you from behind. Or, you know, if you're a man watching this, you just love to pillage her from behind. And this is something that they're thinking about, Cancer. Okay, let's pull the Soulmate Oracle as well, and see what we are going to pick up from there. All right, so it says, I have found the one that my soul loves. So fret not, Cancer. It's like they do love you. It's just that they need to get things together. They need to get things going again. You know, they feel like you can be the love of their life. You can be their soulmate. Again, with that Four of Wands there, their soulmate, you know, very sexual in nature. They love to have you from behind. It's just all I'm saying. Or they love to get behind you. You know, or you love to get on top, or, you know what I mean? And they feel like I found the one that my soul loves. All right, Cancer. So I hope you enjoyed that. And you enjoy the rest of your month, your afternoon, your AM, your evening, wherever you are in the world. And take care.